Welcome to my channel Rare USA Coin Spot. Welcome back, treasure hunters. Money Bag today, we're diving deep into the mystery of the 1944 UK halfpenny, a tiny wartime coin that could be worth a massive fortune. Fire once just pocket change. Now it's one of the most valuable and rare coins ever discovered. Some versions of this coin are fetching thousands, even millions. In today's market, face screaming in fear. So, before you toss away that old coin jar, stick around, because your 1944 halfpenny might just make you rich overnight. Let's uncover the secrets, the history, and the unbelievable value hidden inside this small but powerful piece of British treasure. United Kingdom sparkles. Let's get started. The 1944 UK halfpenny holds a special place in numismatic history. A tiny copper coin that once passed through millions of hands, now whispered about by collectors as one of the hidden treasures of the mid-20th century. Struck during the final years of World War II, the 1944 halfpenny was more than just pocket change. It was a symbol of Britain's endurance and resilience during one of the darkest times in history. While the majority of these coins were minted for everyday circulation, a select few carry minting variations and historical circumstances that make them extraordinarily valuable today. Collectors around the world hunt for these rare survivors, hoping to uncover one that could change their lives forever. In 1944, the Royal Mint was still producing bronze coins bearing the portrait of King George VI, designed by Thomas Humphrey Paget. On the reverse side, the coin displayed the seated figure of Britannia, holding her trident proudly beside a shield, a timeless emblem of Britain's maritime power and heritage. Though millions were produced, subtle variations in metal composition, die alignment, and striking errors have made certain examples of the 1944 halfpenny stand out as incredibly rare. Some were struck in different metals intended for overseas colonies or experimental purposes, while others display off-center designs or double strikes, minting anomalies that can multiply their value exponentially. What truly captures collectors' imagination is not just the beauty of the coin, but the mystery behind it. During wartime, the mint's operations were under strict secrecy, with metal shortages and production disruptions leading to inconsistent batches. This makes identifying authentic rare variants of the 1944 halfpenny both challenging and thrilling. For example, coins that have maintained their sharp details, deep luster, and original bronze tone, untouched by corrosion or polishing, are now commanding exceptional prices at auction. In pristine mint state condition, even standard versions can fetch hundreds of pounds, while error coins or colonial misstrikes can soar into the thousands, depending on their rarity and provenance. The market for rare UK coins has exploded in recent years, with collectors and investors realizing that these small artifacts are not just pieces of metal, but living witnesses of history. The 1944 halfpenny, in particular, has seen a surge in attention due to its scarcity and higher grades. Many of the original coins were melted down or heavily worn through decades of circulation, leaving only a handful in near-perfect condition. As a result, finding a crisp, uncirculated specimen with its original mint brilliance intact is like striking gold. Auction houses across the world have reported record-breaking bids for these coins, especially when they come with verified certification from grading authorities. Beyond their numismatic value, these coins carry deep sentimental and historical meaning. Imagine holding a coin that once bought a newspaper during wartime London, or perhaps rested in the pocket of a soldier heading to the front lines. Every scratch, every faded detail tells a silent story of perseverance. For collectors, that connection to the past is priceless. It's not just about the money. It's about preserving a tangible piece of history that bridges generations. Many families pass down these coins as heirlooms, unaware that their modest-looking halfpenny could be worth far more than they imagine. In today's booming collector market, the phrase standard circulation coin no longer means worthless. Some 1944 halfpennies, especially those with mint errors or rare metal content, have sold for unbelievable sums. There are even reports of certain examples fetching values that rival luxury cars or property, and that's before you consider the emotional and historical worth attached. As coin values continue to climb, many experts believe that the 1944 halfpenny is on the cusp of becoming one of Britain's next great collectible legends. What's fascinating is that these coins often go unnoticed, hiding in plain sight in drawers, old jars, or inherited collections. People who take the time to look closely, checking for misaligned lettering, unusual color, or weight differences, could discover they've been sitting on a fortune for years. The allure of finding a rare 1944 halfpenny is much like the thrill of treasure hunting. Ordinary at first glance, extraordinary upon discovery. That's why collectors urge everyone to inspect their old British coins carefully, as one tiny coin could be worth thousands or even millions in the right hands. So, if you ever come across a 1944 UK halfpenny, don't dismiss it as just another relic of the past. It could be a sleeping treasure, a small, bronze miracle from an era of sacrifice and strength. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, this coin is a reminder that history's greatest riches sometimes come in the smallest packages. Hold it up to the light, feel its weight, and remember, that humble half-penny might just hold the power to change your fortune, connect you to history, and ignite your imagination forever.